If you want, we can get farther south and then we can be underneath the Bravo.
That's all right.
But
all right, south heading.
All right.
Hi, Layla.
Maybe I need to...
Hi, Lela.
Who the hell daddy?
Who, Lela? Who might that be?
All right, there we go. 3,500. I usually kill the ones to the right, and I'm awful on the left, so...
This time you did well on the one to the left, but you're killing the one on the right, not a good way.
Yeah, exactly.
You're committing murder on the one on the right.
I'm slaughtering it. All right, so let's try it one more time.
One more time.
I'm just doing these without trim, but usually I will use some trim, but all right, let's see if I can do it.
Yeah, so pass the 30 and then bump the power.
All right, so I'm going to go 30 degrees.
Bump the power. There you go.
45.
You're 45. There we go. Hold it.
Okay, maybe I bumped it too much. Don't want to get too fast.
There we go. Hold it.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Beautiful. Let's go.
Here we go. Looking outside. Okay, I see where the horizon needs to be. All right.
So you started a little high, so...
Yeah, I started...
You started at like 35.50.
I did start there. Oh, don't want to get slow, or, excuse me, don't want to get low, I mean.
Here we go.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, and roll out. Oh, I can't see. Hopefully that's my heading. The sun blinded me.
It was, you know, a little bit off.
Yeah.
But
I couldn't see everything.
You kept the altitude, which is what the concern was.
Yeah.
The rolling out, it's fixable. That's not. If you cannot see it, it's hard to roll out.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, so if you're doing the right and you're hitting east just before you hit south, the sun is hitting you right in the face, which is fine.
Jamming me in the face.
Cool. That works. That's funny because that was actually my my weakest.
The steep turns?
From the right side, it was killing me. I can then from the left side like nobody's business.
Yeah.
From the right side, I think it's the way that I'm looking at the instruments. I don't know what it is, bro. I just suck.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm getting a lot better at them. But that was going into the CFI check ride. That was my weakest point. Steep turns. Ask Kevin. We hit him so bad, like I was starting to get freaking.
If you don't mind, I'm going to try one more to the right. I just feel like I need it.
If I puke, I'm going to charge you extra.
Are you feeling sick? Okay. Because if you're feeling sick, I won't do it.
Nah, I'm just messing with you.
Try one from the north just to see, okay?
Sure.
All right, so I'm going to bump my power up to maneuvering speed, which is going to be about 105. We've done our clearing turns, so... And I'm sorry to keep wasting your time like this. I know that you probably have to be done by 12, so we'll keep that in mind as well, okay?
Your check race tomorrow. That takes precedence. We're good.
I just don't want you to get in trouble with your second job or whatever you have.
Oh, no, I just have babysitting duties.
Oh, okay.
We're fine.
Okay. So, north heading. I got my maneuvering speed set. Pull back a little bit. I'm a little bit fast.
On the weekends, I just got babysitting duty in the afternoon.
Okay, so clear right, clear left, right?
Yep, we have traffic 12 o'clock, but he's 800 feet below us, so...
Okay, here we go, so don't lose any altitude. So 30 degrees of bank, bump my power up a little bit, 45 degrees of bank.
All right, now hold it.
I'm just going to stick
Now look at your horizon.
And I'm looking at my horizon outside.
So you can see that it's dropping a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's better. Let my ears pop.
Oh, you don't like your ears to pop?
I do. That's how I know that you're doing it right. If they ain't popping, you ain't doing it right.
Come on, mother. Don't get low, don't get low, don't get low. I'm a little fast. Maybe I'm bumping the power too much.
Maybe you are. It's just an audible amount. Just keep that. Don't let it drop. Don't let it drop. Here comes the north.
And then
start getting ready. Start getting ready. And put the nose down. Put the nose down. There we go. Remember, you increase the power, so you got to put the nose down. All right. So perfect on heading. The altitude was within limits, just a little bit up and down.
Okay.
But that's not concerning. We got traffic 1 to 2 o'clock over the beach.
I see him. He's in sight.
Yep.
All right. So next, what maneuver are we doing next? Stalls?
Let's do a power. Let's see. How's the traffic? Let's turn south again.
Get the hell out of here, right? We'll count these as clearing turns as well.
Yep. Yeah, because technically clearing turns have to be done before every maneuver, right? It's not just doing once and that's it.
So power on stall, power on secondary stall, or what do you want to do?
Let's do them together. Just do the power on stall and then just get a secondary stall.
Okay.
How are we going to work on that secondary stall? What do we have to do to make the plane stall twice?
Just pull back a little bit on the elevator, which is actually easier to do than the just regular power on stall, because you almost have to apply a little bit of elevator forward not to get that stall on this airplane.
Let's
start coming up on the power. Pretend like we're
if you want to descend to 3,000, or we can do it at 3,500.
We'll do it at 3,500.
Okay.
So I'm just going to come off on the power, and I'm going to get down to rotation speed, which is 65. And since we're simulating taking off, power on, right?
Okay, so that's what we're doing. Okay, cool.
So, you know, it just takes a little while for the speed to bleed off. And as I'm getting slower, obviously I need a higher angle of attack, which is where you'll see me.
Because if not, you're just going to trade.
Yeah.
And we're not looking to trade, we're looking to bleed.
And then I'm going to make sure also stay on my south heading.
Okay.
So I've got that bugged. Okay.
Yeah, so if you look at the trail smoke, that's actually, today, that's perfect.
Yeah,
as long as you stay with that trail, that's actually perfect.
So when I get down to 65, I'm going to over-rotate, add power, and then just keep over-rotating like I've dropped my pen or something. And
yeah, we're looking down and pulling back, right?
So here I am now. So power on, I'm going to over-rotate, simultaneously adding power.
And we're already stalling.
Oh no, stall horn, oh no, oh no, stall horn. I want to keep my rudder too, I want to stay coordinated, staying on my south heading, right? So, oh, there's the stall, drop it, add power, and then that's that. And then if I want a secondary stall, I just do that.
Yeah, so when you do your secondary stall, the only thing I will say is don't fully recover. And as you're coming down, just pull back up again.
Yeah.
So
well, I would. I wanted to see if I could actually do the power on stall, because the other day I was secondary stalling over and over again. I was like, God dang it, I can't do the stall.
Like recover.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I delayed it like that.
Yeah, that was cool.
But next time, if I was doing a secondary stall, I absolutely would do it quicker.
Yeah. Do power on, do power to full, and then just pull up a little bit again and,
absolutely.
Get a secondary stall. Cool. All right. So we got enough flaps landing, short fuel takeoff, steep turns, power on stall, secondary power on stall. So on the north heading, just give me a slow flight, and then we're going to go from a slow flight into a power off.
Okay. So we're going back to the north heading.
Cool.
I like to keep everything bugged.
Yeah, makes it easier on yourself to recognize it.
There's a big 360 right there. Okay, perfect.
Now, I don't know if you're aware of this, but instead of having to bug, if you fly the heading and then hold this,
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So just fly the heading and then push it in, leave a hold, and it will go to the heading that you're flying.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, so that way you don't have to be twisting so much.
Yeah. Well, I'm already slow, so power off stall. I'm going to start, you know, we're simulating landing, right?
Well, let's go into a slow flight first.
Oh, slow flight. I'm sorry.
Yep.
So we've done our clearing turns because we've been flying back and forth. We're looking.
Yeah, we've been going from north to south and south to north.
So with slow flight, setting up for landing.
So what makes a slow flight so challenging for students to understand?
What's
going on the power curve? Are we in front or are we behind the power curve?
You're behind the power curve.
Okay, so how do we control our altitude?
Oh, okay. So you're going to control your pitch with your power, and then your speed with your.
So altitude with power.
Yeah, and your
and speed with pitch.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Okay, so pitch for speed and power for altitude.
Right.
Okay, yeah, it's the opposite of what we normally would do, right?
Yeah, so it seems confusing, right? At first.
It does, yeah.
Wow.
You're like, wait, I'm doing what with what?
But it makes sense, because if
I put power, I go faster, right?
I don't know how slow you want me to go.
Just 55 is fine.
Okay, 55.
Yeah.
So.
But see, I just said 55, and you reduce the power.
Because I'm going to pitch back.
Right, so pitch back, don't reduce the power,
I'll put the power back in when my altitude is not holding. So
it's just your brain is so wired to do the opposite. I did the same thing. He said slow down and went for power. He's like, why are you touching the power? I'm like, oh, I don't know, because I'm used to touching the power. What do you want me to do?
Area traffic, red and white Archer, slow flight, 3,500, 10 miles south of Mazda Ranch.
Yeah, so if you want to slow down, we pitch up, right?
Yeah. And you can tell we're in slow flight configuration by the airplane being so nose high.
Having to go up to see what the traffic, yeah.
And I'll also start needing a little bit of rudder because of the center of thrust being off.
Yeah, so let's do a right turn back to the, left turn back to the south.
Okay, I did climb up a little bit too, so come off of my power since I was climbing. Here we go, and we're going to do a left turn. And how far do you want to go, to the west or
all the way to the south?
All the way to the south, all right. There we go, and just shallow bank because everything increases. Your stall speed increases.
Well, I mean, we're sitting almost at a stall speed.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and from here to a spin, it's not. There's not much apart. So yeah, cool. Just keep the plane perfectly. As long as you keep the plane perfectly coordinated, nothing should happen.
Yep, I got my right rudder in.
And I mean, if something were to happen, we have the longest runway we're going to find anywhere in the area.
95.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go.
Alright, let's go into a power off stall.
Power off stall, so power off, stall horn.
I mean, that took a lot of work.
I know. And then, boom, stall, lower the nose. And don't get that secondary stall by adding a little, see, I had to add forward elevator, but now I've got a positive rate, right? So I can start taking out my flaps. So 1 notch of flaps, and you don't want to lose your airspeed. So you really have to apply that forward elevator. 2nd notch of flaps. And then 3rd notch of flaps. And then I'm back at,
yeah, so we're trying to recover with minimum loss of altitude, right? Because we are simulating we're coming into land.
Yep, absolutely.
So if you just nosedive for it, your nose is going to hit the ground. So just quick recover with the minimum loss of altitude.
Yep, and there's no reason to get fast. I just pulled back on my power.
Yeah, there is no reason. Perfect. Beautiful. All right, so what do you want to do first? You want to do lazy 8's first?
Yeah, we can do some lazy 8's. We can just do them right here if you want.
Yeah, it seems like we are actually very clear of traffic. I don't see anybody.
Yeah. And we've done our clearing turn, so that looks good. So with lazy 8's, you want to enter at crosswind.
So remember, what is it that we're doing on the lazy 8?
10 degrees of bank, and I'll just start pitching back a little bit and let the airplane just kind of do itself. So I'm going to pick a 45-degree point, which is there. The coastline is my 90 degree, and then my 135, I'll call it that little piece of.
So what is the 45?
So I'm going to call the 45 just the,
well,
the water.
But what does it mean? What happens when we get to that 45?
It's going to be my max pitch up.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
And then as I come around, I'm going to be slicing through my 90, and then I'll be max pitched down at my 145.
Okay.
Okay. Is that good?
At your 145?
I mean, at my 135.
I think you got the math a little confused there, girl.
Shut up. And you want to be, now it's 5 degrees of bank, and I'll be at maneuvering speed. So let me bump my power.
So you start at a 5-degree bank.
I mean, 10 degrees of bank, and then it'll slowly change.
By the time you end, you're gonna be banking real hard.
Right, exactly. So
because you're just gonna allow the wing to drop. That's pretty much it. You're gonna get a high pitch with low airspeed.
All right. I got my maneuvering speed. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, cool. So I'm going to go, here's the way I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go boom, shallow bank, and start pitching up to 15 degrees, okay? And as I'm pitching up,
you pitching?
Across my
there's our 45. Beautiful.
Max pitch up. All right, now slice it through my 90. Boom. There's my, coming around, my 140, or my 135 max pitch down, okay? And then rolling out on my heading. Boom. Beautiful. And then we're going to go to the right now. 10 degrees of bank, start pitching up. And then it just naturally wants to start going over.
Absolutely, yeah.
Boom.
The wing is dropping.
Here we go.
There's our 90
slicing through our 90. And then there's our 135, max pitch down. Roll out on our heading. Boom, lazy 8.
Yeah. We need Chandelles.
Sorry about that.
Chandelles?
And then we'll do a steep spiral down.
2 Delta.
Okay, so with Chandelles, you want to enter with a crosswind. So I am at a crosswind now, so I'll start my turn to the left because you want to turn into the wind.
1 mile to the south, 1,000 doing ground route.
I want to be at maneuvering speed. And what I'll do is I'll go 30 degrees of bank, max power, and then I'm going to start pitch up. I'm going to pick a 90, which we'll just call it that lake right there, okay? And then when I get max pitch up, we'll be at my 90, and then I'm sorry, the first part of the maneuver is going to be constant bank changing pitch, and the second part after my 90 would be constant pitch changing bank, okay?
Okay.
And it's a 180 degree turn.
All right. Let's do it to the right first, so the
180-degree maximum performance turn.
yeah, so the sun doesn't get you. So let's go left first.
Oh, go the other way first?
Yeah, go. No. It's here. Just do a left turn first.
Oh, yeah.
And then when we do that one, we'll do a right turn on that one.
Absolutely. We've got our clearing turns, and there's no traffic around us.
Let me just make a quick call. South practice area, Archer, white and red in color, about 7 miles south of Massey Ranch, 3,500 Chandelles.
All right, perfect. And you want to make sure you are at maneuvering speed because you need your speed in order to complete this maneuver. And at the very end, you want to be at your stall horn. So here we go. I'm at maneuvering speed. I'm going to bug my rollout heading, which is going to be a south heading, okay? That just kind of keeps me orientated with what I'm doing. And I'm ready to begin the maneuver. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, clear right, clear left. So I'm going to go 30 degrees of bank.
Traffic,
max power, and then just start pitching up, holding that bank, constant bank, changing pitch, constant bank, changing pitch, constant bank, changing pitch. There's my 90, max pitch up, okay? Now it's constant pitch, changing bank, constant pitch, changing bank, constant pitch, changing bank, constant pitch, changing bank, and rolling out on my heading.
That's where you're going to myself kayak out here.
So, just a few things. When you were coming up to your max, you cannot just drop the pitch. Remember, we got to keep the pitch at all times.
Right.
So once you establish on your rollout, you still got to be at the same pitch, and then we're slowly going to start dropping the nose.
Right.
So don't start dropping before we actually get to the end.
Okay.
So we're going to keep that 20. So you will end up at 20 degree. You want to keep that 20 degree still this heading, and then you're slowly going to start dropping the nose so you don't lose any altitude that you already gained, okay?
Let's try it to the...
So let's do it to the right now. You know.
All right, so here we go. To the right. It's sort of a crosswind.
Yeah, that's
we'll just call it a crosswind. So, maneuvering speed.
All right, let's get turning though.
30 degrees of bank, max power, and then hold that 30 degrees of bank, and I'm just going to start pitching up, pitching up, pitching up, pitching up, pitching up.
Hold it.
Pitching up, pitching up, pitching up, pitching up, pitching up, pitching up.
Should be out now.
There we go, and there's my 90 max pitch up, right?
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Now hold it.
Hold it, and then you need more and more back pressure. This is where I got to use 2 hands.
That's fine, but hold it.
Hold it, changing bank.
Nice.
Slowly changing my bank.
Hold it, keep holding it, Roll out, but hold it. There you go, rolling out, hold it.
There we go. How's that? Is that better?
That was better, just keep holding it. Don't let it drop.
Yeah, now you have to really use your freaking muscles,
Oh yeah,
man.
Go two-handed. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go two-handed on that.
Alright, let's turn to the south again. Oh, well, find a place that you wanted to do the steepest spiral over.
That's going to be over here to the north, actually. Let's see where I'm at. And there's not really a whole lot of traffic going on here, so...
Alright, so a steep spiral, where are we going to enter from?
We're going to enter it downwind.
Why?
Yeah, because that is going to be my fastest ground speed. Steepest bank angle. I don't know.
That's going to be your steepest bank angle.
Yeah.
So you want to get that one out of the way right away, right?
Yeah, the 45-degree bank angle, right.
Correct. Once you get that one
done. And Dale says 45 to 60. He just wants to see less than 45.
Well, it all depends. It depends on how fast the cool wind is. Sometime at 45 might just not do it.
Yeah, should I go down to 45?
Yeah, 5,000 is fine.
Okay.
We need to do three loops. So you want to have the highest altitude you can have to make sure that because we have to recover by what?
1,500. All right, so the way I'm going to do is I'm going to enter it downwind, which is going to be, I'll come out and come back around. So actually I'm just going to go ahead and start coming out a little bit.
Where's the wind coming from?
The west.
Okay.
So you want to be in the same direction as the wind. So here we go.
Which place are you going to do?
And then I want to be at about 90 knots because ultimately when I start the maneuver, best glide is going to be about 80. So
but where are you going to do your steep spiral over?
There's a 95 crossroad over here. You see those the tall white buildings on the coast?
Okay.
That's where I'm going to line up. You see New Smyrna right there?
Sure.
It's just north of Massey. Oh, actually, it's right here. Just right here south of Massey Ranch. So I apologize. It's these buildings over here.
Okay.
So let me just come out a little bit, okay?
Sure.
Just because it's a crossroad like this, and it's kind of a good point.
Okay.
And then...
And I probably won't be able to see it. But
I won't be able to see it, but you're going to have to tell me when it's under my wheel. Okay? So I'll get lined up. You see that crossroad down there? Right next to the lake, the little lake?
Yep. Yep, I see it. A 95 one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you when I get lined up, so. South practice area, Red White Archer, just south of Massey Ranch, over 95, 4,500, steep spiral.
So we do have a traffic of our right wing right now, 500 below. My only concern is with so much descending that we descend right in front of one.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully it won't be like that.
Because they're all below us.
I know, they're all below us, I see that. And now it looks like they're coming over here to hang out with us.
We're just too cool for them. Go away, please. We got enough friends, we don't need no more.
I do see that spot.
It's pretty white and colorful.
Pretty white and colorful, that's what she said.
Oh!
Oh!
Woof! Woof, woof!
Do you see the, tell me when it's under my wheel.
Not yet.
Okay.
Probably 10 more seconds. Good, good.
Good?
No, I'm saying good that you did that.
Oh, yeah.
Keep an eye on it. And on you.
Okay, so I'm going to go power off.
Woo! We lost our engine.
I'm going to start a slow bank, right? And letting my speed, and I'm going to need some left rudder to stay coordinated.
Yep, just watch your airspeed.
And then I'm going to go boom.
It seems like we were a little farther away, but that's fine.
Oh,
just do it right around that.
There we go.
Yep, just watch your airspeed.
Got to be 80, right?
90.
Oh, they told me 80.
That's fine. You just got to pick its speed and stick with that
75 to 80.
Okay. So, yeah, as long as you stick with that.
Coming back around. Clear my engine.
Yep.
There's my spot.
So remember, clear your engine on the other side.
Yeah. There's my spot.
Yep, good.
Holding my speed, 75 to 80, okay?
Okay.
There's a stall
That's the reason why I don't do 75 to 80.
There's a stall horn, there's a stall horn.
Because the accelerator is stall.
I just do whatever Tom tells me to do.
That's why I like 90.
Uh-huh. Here's my second time around.
Good.
I still got plenty of altitude.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at 3,500.
Keep going. Since there is no wind, you can literally stay on the same bank at all times and just bank right around it.
You truly can.
Yeah. When there is wind,
Now
that's when you gotta do a little bit more. But other than that, I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. So you got pushed in a little bit to the east, but other than that,
yeah.
All right, when we come out on heading.
Sure.
Actually, do one more.
Yeah,
we got plenty of it.
We got as well.
Yep.
Now I'm totally established. See that?
Yep. Yep. See how you're getting pushed to the east a little bit?
Yeah.
So make it a little bit longer this time. Less banking. As you're coming in. Yep. Slow down your bank here. There you go. Shallow a little bit. There you go. That way the wind doesn't take you with them too far to the south or too far to the east. There you go. That's beautiful. See, look, now you're getting back into the circle.
Oh, okay.
You can cheat with ForeFlight a little bit.
Below, so
if you look
correct because somebody's right there,
yep.
400 feet.
All right, let's go east to get away from them. So just keep it. Remember that when you're going into the wind, that turn, don't make it as steep. Make it a little bit shallower. Other than that, it was beautiful. You stayed on the speed, but now you see why I don't like the 75 to 80?
Yeah.
The accelerator stall.
Did you do yours at 90?
90, yep. You get to pick the speed.
Really?
Yep. You can tell them I'm going to stay at 90 knots. Like, okay.
Seems like you would lose more altitude, though. I thought you'd want to be at your best rate. Or best glide, I mean.
Do you really want to be at best glide when you get into accelerator stall?
That's true.
So, because we hit 72 and you hit the horn.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that But I mean, if you feel comfortable doing it that way, just be careful with that horn coming on during the check ride.